I got a hunger for money, I'm about to go get it. Hunger for money, I'm a bounty hunter.
This week on the Background Talk Show, we're talking about CBD, face, and body. Does it give you the same effect as marijuana? Here with your host, Crystal J. And this week, our guest is Brittany Angelica. Tune in. And roommates, don't forget a Yin Gang Twin song exclusive with the Background Talk Show. Guys, it's your girl Crystal J. And today I have a guest, Brittany Angelica. And Brittany is a owner of a CBD spa. And before you get to know her, I want you guys to look at her commercial. So pretty much, you guys, somehow, some way, I got the first ever Georgia cheese girl. Like, I'm super excited. She's the first spa in Georgia to have CBD products in her spa. And for her to be a Black-owned business, a Black woman at that deserves a snap. Okay. And I am super happy to have her, you guys. And she's going to introduce herself and she's going to tell you guys her story. Her story is actually kind of interesting, and I can't wait to hear it. We'll be right back.
Yes, so I am Brittany Angelica, and I own CannaBSpa. It's the first cannabis spa in the state of Georgia, located in Atlanta, right next to North Lake Mall, and it's all CBD and hemp infused. So you get your CBD infused facials, massages, skincare treatments, you name it, I have it. And of course, I have like other partners that I'm associated with as well, up to 7 partners. So I also have like your CBD flowers, your CBD pre-rolls, edibles, and things like that as well, because I also wanted it to be like a whole CBD and hemp experience. So not only will you get that spa experience, but you'll get to take that experience home. So I'm very, very excited. Everything with CannaBSpa has been amazing, and the opportunities, and I can't wait for some of you to come by and, check it out.
So let's get right into it, girls. We already talked a little off screen, so let's get right into it. Let's talk about weed. So do you think, I know that CBD and weed are two different things, because CBD doesn't have the THC in it. So for you, in this field, what makes it different from marijuana?
So the way that it's different.
Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. So the way that it's different is with weed, you have a higher THC level. And with CBD, you either have no THC or a low THC amount. And the legal THC amount in the state of Georgia is 0.3%. So anything over that percentage is considered illegal in the state. But with weed, because it has a higher THC, where you get most of the high and the hallucinating feeling, that's why it will be considered a marijuana. But with CBD, you don't get any of that high feeling. You get more of a calmness instead of that, extremely high or relaxed feeling. And then it has the benefits of the skincare, because studies have proven that it treats like eczema, psoriasis, like skin disorders and things like that. And it's like more of a healing and natural alternative, because you don't have to worry about like the harsh chemicals that may come into other products. So that's why it's also good for all skin types. So Yeah, CBD is, very good, and it's definitely different from weed. But I definitely get that question a lot. Like, will it get you high? And I'm like, no, it will not get you high.
No, it don't. And
Right,
I don't. You know what's crazy? I don't see how people think that CBD get people high because
right,
if us parents who have kids with autism, yeah, and you watch the show, I'm always on bro talk about that. And when
right,
we give it to our kids with
right.
autism, why do y'all think that it gets you high?
Exactly.
It just calms you down. It brings you
Right,
down a notch.
right.
It's also good to relax.
Yep.
I take it to relax. Like when I'm
Yeah.
like really, I
Right.
take it to relax. I have I got mine from a smoke store and I
Yeah.
love it. And
Right. Right. Yeah, and it's a better
yeah.
alternative.
So
It's more
the anybody
natural,
questions
more
about
beneficial. Yeah.
it, it is.
Yeah.
I just I don't know. When I first heard about CBD, I did think it was weed.
Yeah.
I'm not
Like
gonna lie.
most people, and it's
Until
one.
I
Yeah.
right
It's really
until I just started doing research on it.
yeah.
I looked it up. I was like, oh, this isn't weed. It's different.
Right.
And a lot of people just don't know that.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, it's true.
That's the
But
funny part. But it's
yeah.
okay enough to know it because you have to learn to be educated. We're ignorant
Right.
to a lot of things, and we have to learn to educate ourselves on different subjects and not try to
Right.
be a know-it-all.
Right.
So
Yep.
the
And that's
next
why I'm
question I have for
also
you.
platform. Yes.
Now I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Oh no, you're good.
No, Brittany, what was you saying? Okay. Okay. I think we have a little bit of lagging going on right now.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yeah.
in the
Just a
back
little.
office, but now with every live, we have it. Okay, my next question is how did you go about getting certified? Since you're the first one in Georgia, like
Right.
tell us how you were the first one to get certified.
Well, little do you know, you don't necessarily have to have a certification for selling CBD as long as the THC level is 0.3%. So most people don't know that. Like people think that you have to have a certain type of certification in order to sell it. But as long as it's not over that limit, you do not. You're free to sell it all over the United States because that's the legal level all over the United States. So you don't have to be certified in order to sell CBD that's 0.3% or lower. But I did have my esthetician's license. So with that, of course, I have to have an esthetician license to run a spa, and then with my LLC, and then everything with the business, and just having a wholesaler's agreement. That's pretty much all I needed. So most people, they do think that you need to be certified, but as long as you're not pulling from I would say a hemp or a CBD like farm or manufacturer directly, then you're good to go. So most people don't know that. So that's really good that you asked me that.
Yeah, because I was wondering, I said, how did she
Yeah.
get certified and how she's the
Yeah.
first ever Georgia spa to have
Yeah.
CBD products? And
Yeah.
I was just interested. And that
Yeah.
was one of the reasons I wanted to have you on this platform because I
Yeah.
love having Black women on here that
Right.
do different things that can expose the world to this
Right.
dope ass Black woman.
Yeah. Thank you.
My next question for you is what made you get in this particular field? I'm talking about the spa industry and what made you want to infuse CBD products into your business.
I've experienced it. I had dealt with anxiety and depression probably in 2017 where it had got really severe. And of course the doctors, they put you on certain meds and stuff, but I didn't like after 3 months, I didn't like how it made me feel. Like I was like, I could not do this. So that's the same year I was introduced to CBD and hemp. And I love like how it was more of a natural alternative for me. And it actually worked better than what they gave me. So that's how I was introduced to CBD and hemp. And then that's year after is when I went to school, and that's right around the time CBD was coming into the skincare and beauty industry. So I was like, okay, this is something I want to do. But at that time, I wasn't really thinking that I was going to make it like an all CBD and hemp infused spa. But I knew I wanted some services to be infused with CBD. So while I was doing my research and after I finished school, I was like, okay, like there's no market for this. I was like, and it was shocking to me. So I was like, okay. So when I bring this out, then I'm going to be the first one in the state. And that's what ended up happening. So I was able to put two things that I love, CBD and hemp and skincare, and bring it together. And then that's how CannaBSpa came apart. Yeah. So it came
That's a
just in
dope
time.
story.
Yeah.
So I have a question. It's on topic, but it's not dealing with your spa. So
Okay.
how has CBD helped you with your anxiety and your depression? Because I do talk about that on this platform as well.
Mhm.
So how did that product help you?
It helped me tremendously well. Like, cause when they give you like certain meal, I'm not certain meals, but certain meds, like you go through the day, you don't feel yourself, and you're kind of sluggish, and because your body is getting new to like certain medicines. It's something that's not used that your body isn't used to. So with the CBD and hemp, it was like a great alternative. It reduced my anxiety tremendously. The depression it reduced. I got great sleep. I had better energy throughout the day, and it felt like I didn't necessarily have to use it as much as I was using the med. So it was definitely a great alternative. But it definitely helped me feel better. And then it works for your digestive system and things like that. It does other things that heal. It heals inside your body as well. So yeah, I loved it. I haven't went back to med since. Yeah.
Okay. Question for the audience. The question is who introduced you to the CBD?
CBD.
Did
It
you
was a
see it?
local. Yep, I see it. I was introduced to it from a local shop, Nuts and Berries out here, and it was just a shop that I walked into, and I was just pretty much telling her because they also have other like medicines and vitamins and stuff in there that you can take, but they were also selling CBD and hemp products. So that's where I got introduced to it. It was a manager there, and she pretty much told me the ins and outs and the healing processes and how it's naturally better for anxiety and depression. So that's how I was introduced to it. At Nuts and Berries, go check it out. They're really nice.
Oh, when you learned about CBD.
Huh?
So you was in school when you learned about CBD.
Yeah, they have like
You was
some.
in school when you learned about CBD.
No, mm-mm. Like they'll touch on it. They'll say, "Hey, CBD is coming into the beauty industry," but they didn't have like the classes and the tools yet because right when I was in school is when it was coming about. So people still didn't have as much knowledge about it when I was in school,
Gotcha.
right? So yeah, they would be like, "Oh, hey, this is gonna end up coming into the beauty industry." So, I had to a lot of stuff. I had to do my own research because everybody was learning at the same time. So definitely,
That makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
You guys, we're about to go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Today, we're featuring a song from the Yin Yang Twins. They personally emailed me, and I cannot wait to feature it. Comment if you like it. If you don't, then let's get some feedback.
They like the twerky, they niggas, they throw the diesel, the seal worky, no thinking, just niggas drinking, breath stinking, these motherfuckers get lit, nigga ain't it, paper popping for pussy popping for paper, got my dick so hard, she done had my baby, gang yank in this thing, and my brother the G, put his nuts on the track like Dinga the Lee, now where the bad bitches at, where they at, where the rich niggas at, throw a sack, and all my real niggas chillin' in the back, where we at, I know it's some. I forgot to tell y'all, I think it's some. I forgot to tell y'all, I know it's some. I forgot to tell y'all. To the window, to the motherfucking wall, and to the motherfuckers asking where we been. King Yang back at it again. Bitches in the club in the wind. Well, go on, bitch, and break your back in. Make a windshield wiper, make a windshield wiper, make a windshield wiper. Lay that ass out the side, boy, that why these niggas like them.
She get it, work it, twerk it. Her body picture perfect. You spend your money in the club, I bet you will be worth it. Lil' mama a dime, she know that she fine. Long as you get yours, I'ma get mine. So she doing some tricks, she done hit a split. Got you in the club with a hard dick. Now watch this, Shawty doing more than that. She hit the stage.
All right, you guys, that was the song featuring the Yin Yang Twins. Not featuring, it was the Yin Yang Twins. So sorry about that. Now, everybody get right back to our episode. If you're new to my podcast, every week I feature a artist. And if a celebrity want to DM me or whatever, or somebody want to inbox me some music, I'm going to play it. So we're going to get right back to our topic. And the next question is, What is CBD oil? Is it legal?
How is it
I mean,
legal?
how is CBD oil legal? Yes.
Yeah,
I
so
don't even know how I got tongue tied on my own question.
it's fine. We all do it, trust me. But the reason the
I don't
CBD
know.
is the CBD oil is legal is because it's derived from hemp. With when it's deprived from hemp, you have a lower THC level or no THC level. So any CBD deprived from hemp is considered legal all over the United States, so all 50 states. So that's what's legal. So you have the other states where like you have the medical and recreational weed, like in other states like Colorado, we have the lower, I mean, not the lower, but the higher THC level in their CBD oils. But that's the reason the CBD oils are legal is because it's derived from the hemp plant and not the marijuana plant.
You know, I did not email you this question. So, you know, I normally prep y'all before we go live. But how are the plants different? I just thought about that question. Like when
How
you
are
was
the plants
talking, like
different?
is the marijuana plant? Mm-hmm.
So I can do it this way. So with the marijuana plant, because like I was saying, like the THC is higher. When it grows, the marijuana plant is shorter. A hemp plant is actually taller than a marijuana plant, so that's how you can see them differently visually. But as far as how they grow and their seeds and things like that, but yeah, but the only difference really is the THC level. Um, that's higher in the marijuana, and then the THC level that's lower in the hemp plant, which is deprived from the CBD.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because I don't think there's anything wrong with weed. Honestly, I used to be
right.
that person. Used to think it was something wrong with weed, but now I'm not. I don't think there's anything wrong with weed.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
think it's I think Mary Jane's a beautiful thing.
Right, exactly. And it
I
does
mean,
it does more help than harm. So
I agree, and
yeah,
it really took me a lot to learn that. I
yeah,
used to always think the opposite of
okay,
weed,
right,
and now I'm like,
yeah.
weed isn't that bad.
Because
People
that's
make
how
it
they made
good.
that's how they made us view it. Yeah, that's how they made us
Yes,
view
it's how
it.
they want us to view it. Like weed
Yeah,
is so bad. No, it's not. You
right.
just think it's bad. Alcohol is worse than weed,
It
baby.
is. It is definitely. That's facts. Right.
Now I think you already answered this question, but anybody who just coming in, is CBD the same as Mary Jane? I would answer that for you guys. No, that
Okay.
it has no THC in it.
Right.
But if you want her to answer it, we can go let her answer it.
Yeah. No, it is not.
It is not.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get the same buzz. One gonna make you relax. One gonna make you feel extra good and
Right.
hungry.
Right.
The munchies,
Exactly. Exactly.
munchies. Now, is your spa kid friendly?
Absolutely, it is.
It
As long
is.
as they have a parent's consent, and if they're under 18, I need a parent's consent. So,
Okay.
but yeah, it's definitely kid friendly. They won't get high from it, nothing like that, because you don't have those THC. So it's more CBD, more of the healing benefits, and more of the natural alternatives, like for acne, which a lot of kids go through, especially in their teenage years. So things like that, and it's definitely good for them too, especially because you have a lot of kids who have anxiety now, as research is looking up. So it's really good.
I really think that they just want to give our kids, when I say our kids, black kids
Of
medicine.
course, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
I'm not gonna I've been thinking about this a lot. I was thinking I was gonna censor myself a lot on the Bedroom Talk Show, but I decided
yeah.
I'm not. I feel that they just want black people
They
to
do.
be a certain type of way in their
Yep.
head, and they don't want us to be great. They want to give our kids
Yep.
medicine. They want to diagnose our kids with everything under the sun. They want to give us these stupid, what you call it, vaccination,
Yep.
and they don't want to educate us on it.
They
I
don't.
want to do the
Yep.
doctor give their kids a vaccination. I don't think they
Right.
do.
Right. Right. It's crazy. Yeah.
So
Go
I've
CBD.
been thinking
Right.
about censoring myself. Like,
Yeah.
no, I ain't giving my kid no medicine. I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
I
Yeah.
would give him
Yeah.
some.
You should.
I would
Yep.
give him CBD before anything. I already
Yep.
told his doctor that.
Yep. You
And
have
then
to.
when he get of age,
Yep.
if my son want to smoke, he can.
Right.
Like, and I don't care how nobody takes it out of content because people
Right.
take things out of content anyway. And
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Right. Yeah.
But we're about to go to a mini commercial break. We'll be right back. And it's featuring, of course, you already know, Amore Lore. Hey, what's up, my Amore Lore baddies? I'm officially relaunching in September. And until I drop the official date, I have a surprise for you guys. I am hosting the Amore Lore giveaway series. Every week, I will give away one item to one lucky winner. How can you win? You want to win? Here go the details. You have to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and to get 2 additional bonus entries, you have to sign up our email list at www.amorelore.com. Once again, at www.amorelore.com. And you have to hashtag Amorelore and tune into our Facebook Lives. Yes, we will go live on Amore Lore business page, and we will pick our winners live. So, it's okay. If you don't win a dress, you don't win anything from me, this dress right here is $29.99. Yes, $29.99. You can be a baddie just like her. Don't forget to tune in. I hope you guys enjoyed that commercial. Now we're going to get right back to it. So the next question I have for you is, and we have some comments from YouTube.
Okay.
I want to say, hey, I don't want to feature your comment. You just said, hey, so, hey, and cheers to you. I see your comment. I just wanted to shout you out. Let's go back to your questions. Give me 1 second, you guys. So where are you located?
I am located in Atlanta next to North Lake Mall and Salon Lofts. So, yep, right over here, like right off La Vista is where I'm located. So I'm still in the Atlanta area, which is really good.
So my next question is, have you been busier since COVID-19?
Let me say this. Okay. So when I first opened, I opened in February. And when I opened, I was only open for 3 weeks. And then everything with COVID happened. So I had to like close my doors and it was devastating. So I was like, what am I going to do? But I just made sure that I kept moving like I was still open during that time. So when I reopened in June 3rd, on June 3rd, I actually had a great response because it was like people were waiting on me to open back up. So I would say it's been very, very great. It's been better than I thought it would be, especially with COVID and everything. And of course, we're taking the right, COVID protocols and procedures to make sure everybody is safe and everything is sanitized. But yeah, I'm getting a great response from it. Like I think last month was like my greatest month, and I've only been back open for over 2 months now, so it's been a really good response.
But I'm happy to hear that. So my next question, I'm pretty sure you already answered this question. I'm not sure if anybody new tuning in. What is CBD?
CBD is a plant from the hemp, is the product from hemp, so it's not the product from marijuana, which has a higher THC level. So CBD from hemp, it is a component of the plant that is most beneficial. Like you get most of your skin disorders can be reduced from there, like eczema, psoriasis. It reduces acne. It reduces hyperpigmentation, fine lines, redness naturally. So it's good for all skin types. And of course, you have your digestive system that is really, really good for muscle pains and things like that. So it's definitely the most beneficial part of a cannabis plant.
Hmm. So you pretty much just answered this question.
Yes.
But what is the difference between CBD and hemp? Did you want to go back over that? I know you just literally answered that. So
Yeah.
I don't think we need to go over that because you just answered that. But I think you have a comment from here.
Yes.
In what way is CBD used?
It can be used as a dropper, like under your tongue, which most people do because it gets in your system faster that way. And you can use it topical, like with their creams and things like that, which I also use for like on your face. I also use it on massages for like your shoulders and for women's décolleté. and like for your arms and your hands. So topicals, droppers, you can put it on your face, and you can also put it all over your body. So that's usually how it's used. But most people, they like to put it under their tongue because it gets in your system a lot faster.
The next thing he had was hemp. It is the roots.
Yes. Oh, the cannabis plant, male plant. I don't know what they mean by that.
I don't know. Okay, I can't answer that.
Yeah,
So, but we have another question. How can I make sure I'm getting good CBD oil if I'm ordering online? That is a good question.
yeah, that's a great question. Making sure that it is, especially right now, making sure it's from the United States. Only because it's deprived differently overseas. So just making sure that it's grown here in the United States, either in Colorado or California. But the best one come from Colorado. That's like, if you want to have the best CBD oils or creams, you get it from Colorado. Period. Anything else is not as good. But just making sure that when you're looking for the right CBD oils and it's new for you, just go towards it gracefully, not too much at a time. So just so you can see how much your body can intake and how much is too much or not too much for you. But most people, when you're looking for a CBD oil, it's good to start at least, I would say, 50 milligrams. Just to
I
see.
started at 250.
Yeah.
It was the gummies that I
Yes.
bought.
Yeah. It's good to at least start there and kind of gradually get to a place where your body can register like, hey, okay, this is how much I can take and this is how much my body can tolerate. But it just
Okay.
depends. Yeah. But I love to tell people to make sure you start right there first because you don't want to take too much CBD at one time for your first time. Yeah.
Oh man, I gave my coworker CBD for the first time,
Yeah.
and she took so much.
Yeah.
She was high at work.
Yeah.
She wasn't high, but she was
You
loopy, and she
can
was like,
you can overdose on
she was like,
CBD.
"What you give me?" I said, "It's
Yeah.
CBD. It's no THC." It
Right.
was hilarious. If you watching this girl, that is a
Yeah.
funny memory.
Yeah. You can definitely
Okay,
overdose.
what you can overdose over anything.
Yeah,
What are
exactly.
the benefits of using? What are the benefits of using infused products?
You get more of an enhanced experience because when CBD goes into your body, it basically like enhances what your body is supposed to do naturally, but in a better way. So everything your body is supposed to be doing that it's not doing, once you put CBD in your body or on top of your body, it enhances those things and makes sure that your body is reset to do it what it needs to do. So with infusing it with CBD with skincare like I do, it helps like for overall health, not just your skin, like with acne or hyperpigmentation or redness, dryness, things like that. But it helps for overall because topicals can also get into the insides of your body. That can help you with like anxiety and depression, and it can help you with like your digestive systems and healing certain areas in your body that may not be doing as well, or getting the certain nutrition that you need for your body and things like that. So infusing CBD into products is a great alternative because you get so many benefits from it. So, and my clients I've had a client who came back like 2 days later, and she was like, "Oh my God, I had this pimple on my nose, and then it was gone like the next day." So it does a lot of healing for the body that people love.
All right. The next question is: can you, from somebody else, can you OCD on CBD? I don't think you can, but we're gonna ask her.
Can you OCD on it? Yes, you can. You actually can. You can take too much. So, and you can actually get to a point where it does give you that high feeling just because you want to make sure that you're you're taking the right levels and making sure that you're doing it correctly. So it's very good that you go to someone who sells CBD, but it can also educate you around it and how much you need to take because you definitely can OD on some CBD. It happens all the time. So just be careful with that. And it's not saying that anything bad is going to happen for you, but you're definitely going to be relaxed. I can definitely say that.
I am dead. I'm laughing at some of the comments that's not
Yeah.
coming up on our screen,
Yeah.
but I see it on my phone. Laughing at it coming on my phone. It's funny. I cannot. I don't know that's funny. My next question is, how are your products infused? I think I kind of got it.
Yeah. We
You just
just
put the
asked.
oil in, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just answered that. Yep.
I was listening.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, I think you just answered the question. So, okay, now this is the last question. Will you ever franchise your business?
Of course, that's the plan. That's the overall plan. Yeah, is to get it out there outside of Atlanta. I definitely started rolling out like my own skincare line. And I'm already selling it in California and Detroit, and then probably North Carolina in the next 2 weeks. So I'm definitely trying to make sure that I have a platform where I can get it out there outside of Atlanta, so people can know the brand already. So when I'm able to introduce it to other states in the United States, that it's a go. Everybody knows the name CannaBSpa and Cannabis Skin. So franchising is definitely the goal. Yeah.
Girl, I have met. You know what's funny? I have met business owners who don't want to franchise their business. They don't,
Yeah.
and I don't like. Why would you not want to franchise your business? That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Because I want it the way I want it ran. I'm like, but
Wow.
you're missing
Yeah.
out on so much money. You leave something on the table. It's there, and you just leaving it out there. Okay, okay, girl. Okay, sis, I see you. I see you.
Right.
I'm gonna open up the floor, you guys, for you guys to ask questions. You guys know by now we do a Q&A with certain guests with interesting things. Um, so this is your Q&A, you guys. If you might have any questions. Today was probably, since I've been back alone, this probably has been my quickest
Yeah. Yeah.
podcast yet. We got right to the point.
Right.
We wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Like
Right.
how them dudes be trying to do women. Wham bam, bye. Your Uber outside. Oh, bye bye.
Exactly.
We all know a nigga like that.
Right.
We all know a nigga like that. I I know something like that. Knew something like that. Not anymore. I know my worth.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
trying to see. Okay, if you guys don't know who she is, this is her website right here. You can check her out. You can go to her Facebook and like her on Facebook. You know, us business owners, we love when you like our page, follow our Instagram. We
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
That is support. And guess how much that costs you guys? Free.
Yeah. $0.
Okay. Like it matters to us. It
Right.
means you rock with us. Like,
Yep.
and so I just want to throw that out there. And then if you was watching I am doing a Moral Lord giveaway series. With the Moral Lord giveaway series, you guys, you have to follow. Tune into my Moral Lord lives. I will go live once a week, and it'll be one winner once a week. I'm gonna give away shirts, dresses, you name it, I got it. You just have to be ready. And then bonus entries. You have to follow. You have to subscribe to my email list. That's it. That's so it's so easy to get. And I really hope you guys are ready for this relaunch. Like I have put so much blood into this relaunch. Baby girl, baby boy. I'm not trying to be B Simone because we know she ain't scamming people out that book.
Yeah. Right. That be some.
But
Right.
girl, but all I'm trying to say is I hope y'all ready for this relaunch. So I'm trying to open up the floor, you guys, for comments. If you don't have any comments, we will go ahead and end this live. Um, I'm looking on my phone because I know some didn't come up on my on the screen. But if you have any questions about CBD or her spa, you can go ahead and drop your question. We're about to end it. With that being stated, you guys, I'm your host, Crystal J, and this Brittany. You
Yes.
got it, Brittany. And just tell them how they can find you.
You can find me on social media at skincare cannabis. Um, Facebook cannabis skin spa, and the website is www.cannabisskinspa.com. And I am located in North Atlanta, right next to North Lake Mall and Salon Lofts. So yeah, you can definitely come check me out.
So with that being said, you guys, thank you guys for watching this episode. Tune in next week. Next week, we're talking about marriage. I invited a marriage counselor to be on here next week. And let's just first we're gonna talk about why do married people cheat? Not married men, married people. Oh, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Bye, you guys.